You know, South Africa is faced with a difficult situation of outbursts by people in security positions. This general was not speaking with the army or in the army. He was speaking in a party or something. I don't know. He was invited. I saw him with a very nice suit. But, yeah, it was a gala dinner. It's unheard of in the world that generals just address gala dinners and talk big things. No, man. It should be worrisome. This country has got a president whom we call President General, not President General. He's the what? The Commander-in-Chief. We've got what we call National Security Council in this country. You have generals outbursts. This is stuff that must be done, Maswanganye, by me and you when we are in a party. Hey, Mchana, we are not led here. I mean, we are not securocrats. Those comments we can make in a party as civilians up until we are guided by securocrats. Okay? And then two, we've got a parliament, a legislature. The issue of funding of our army and our security, apparatuses like the army and the police, it's a sore point. Really, it is. When President Mbeki went for the arms deal, I don't know now, how are we going to answer the question, where are the Roy Falks and the things we got through the arms deal, the jets and everything? So if I'm in the army, I'm going to tell everybody here that those things that we procured, we can't use them because we don't have personnel trained enough to pilot fighter jets, submarines. What am I doing? Is that not gross violation of state secrets and security? I can imagine an admiral of an army in a small country, I won't mention by name, going to TV and say we are naked. Those things are supposed to be said by Nongeba and other people who are civilians, who don't know anything. And then generals will quickly come in and say, no. You are making a mistake. Are these people fermenting tendencies of coup d'etats? They start like this. When generals become politicians overnight. One day we're going to be waken up in our rooms naked and arrested by these people who are addressing us in parties and all of that with state secrets. This is worrisome. It's a problem. South Africa, is it under any threat? It's not. We are a democratic state and we have survived because of who we are. But if our army generals just do as they wish and with due respect, and I'm saying this with all due respect, that you can't have generals of the army speaking like that. They should raise those issues that, hey, we need more money. I know they raise these issues in closed doors, but should they now go public and address gala dinners full of civilians? It's a big topic that issue General, the Chief of the Navy has raised. It raises a lot of things. But we must step in now in terms of discipline. This is not how countries are run and protected. This is not how countries are run and protected by senior people in the army. Lastly, there was one chap, when I followed up, he was dismissed long time ago in the army. The one, whenever he's drunk, he goes and they take him a video and he says, in terms of constitution, law, this and that, I declare Ramaphosa to step down as the president. I'm taking over and all of that. Hey, it made people to sweat that video. That clown, only to find that he's dismissed from the defense force. He was dismissed. But he addresses people every weekend, whenever he gets an opportunity. And he presents himself as somebody who's have capabilities to conduct a coup d'etat. Now, the army generals, Navy, you wake up, they are all over social media telling us the things that they are telling us, which I believe they are not wrong, but they need to be addressed in a particular setting. And there is what is called national security. There should be boundaries. There are things that you don't say. Even as a cabinet minister, there are things today that I cannot say. Even if I can be called in front of whoever, I can't say. I need to get permission. State secrets. That if I have to say them, I've got to ask for permission, and they must be declassified. And when a general of the army, respected man or a woman, just ascend to a podium of a gala dinner, not, I don't know, maybe it's an army dinner, just get there and address soldiers with politics. How are you going to expect those people to listen to you tomorrow or the other day when you go and moan? Because politics is about moaning, is about the right to reply. When I tell you as an army that I've got problems, I don't have money to do 1, 2, 3, so you can't fall into line whenever I command you. When I reply back in terms of the army conduct, I will be subject to charges of mutiny and all of that. How are you going to deal with that when generals are just doing things like this? How are you going to deal with the army if that army turns out to be political? Then we are in trouble. This thing called Defense Force is not a guerrilla army. It's a national defense force of the Republic of South Africa. It must be respected. And if generals are not respecting it, we are going to tell them, no, you are basically running our country down. This is not how countries are run and generals behave. As the ANC, we never issued a statement when our general of the army was attacked for the things he said in Iran. Because he's a general. We respect our general. And then when Americans were running around here, says, no, the general is mad. And all of that and so on. Hey, South African. But he's our general. He was invited by other generals there. He said things there that others may not like. You see. Because he represents an army, meeting with others there and all of that. So, when our generals just expose their outbursts from time to time, where are principals who run these generals?